So first of all, I would like to give a brief uh, idea about the topics that we'll try to cover in this particular session. It will be a 1 hour session. So in the next session we will discuss about some other topics that will be little bit advanced for the advanced users. For those who are completely new to Google Earth Pro, so this particular session is for them, and it will be beneficial for to get the idea about this particular software, and we'll start from the scratch. So first of all, how we'll download the Google Earth Pro? So there's a very basic website. The link is uh, your google.com/intl slash en underscore in slash art slash version. So if you directly type for Google Earth Pro, then also you will get the same link. So you go first of all, you go to that particular link and you will get a icon here. So there are three options. One is for to launch the Google Earth on the web or the browser itself, so we'll not go for that one. And the next one is you can download the Google Earth on your mobile phone also, and it works perfectly in Android phone. I have tested this one also, but the software that is available for the Android phones, it lacks some features. So to get the all the features, so to get all the features, you will have to uh, go for the Google Earth Pro desktop version. So you click here, then you will be brought to this particular web section. Here you will. Am I audible to all of you? So if you get any trouble, and then also don't worry, because we will try to. You are recording all the sessions, and we will upload the videos for later viewing. So don't worry. Uh, there may be some issues due to your internet connectivity or something like that. So don't worry if you get any trouble or if you miss something, then we will upload all the videos, and later on you can go through the videos for your reviewing. Okay, so you click on the download Google Earth Pro on your desktop. So if you click here, then you will given a dialog box, and you have to tick here, or you may, it is optional, but you can tick there also, because depending on the user experiences, they updates the software. And if you click there, then if you are getting some trouble in operating the software, then that particular information will be sent to Google, and they will try to fix that in the later updates. So it is better to click that particular option. Then you click on the accept and download. Then you will be given a dialog that thank you for downloading Google Earth Pro, and the file will be downloaded. It's a very small file, and it will appear like that. It is only 1.23 MB. If you click there, it will be again asking one security warning. So because we are downloading one exe file directly from the web, that's why it will ask you one question. So do you really like to execute this particular uh, exe file? Then click on run. Then it will install. It will download some features, and it will install the software in your computer. Then you will get an icon in your desktop. So like that, you will be able to start your software. So should I repeat the steps? So it is very simple. You go to this particular website, then you click on, you search for Google Earth Pro in the Google search engine, and uh, you'll be given this particular link. You click there and you will get this particular website. You download, you click on the Google Earth Pro on your desktop, then again you have to click here, download Google Earth Pro on your desktop, then click there. you will be given one agreement. You have to accept and download. You have to click on the accept and download button. Then your download will be completed. After completion, you can go to your downloaded file. Then you double click it and click on the run button. Then it will download and it will install the software, and you will be able to access the program. So it's perfectly it runs very smoothly in most of the computers. Minimum of 2 GB RAM is required, but if you have more, then that will be good. And if you have a good graphics card, then also it will enhance your overall visualization, because most of the computer that we use, it runs on the inbuilt graphics processor. So sometimes some features like the 3D models, and you may get some issues for during rendering of the the features, but after all it works perfectly for your most of the works. So this is the way we download and install the Google Art. Now what is the user interface? So the user interface is very simple and it is very user friendly. At the top left corner of your screen, you will get a menu bar, and you will get a file, edit, view, tools, add, and help. These are the 6 items that are listed in the menu bar. So below that you get a toolbar that consists of few icons, and we'll go through each and every items in detail. So these items are very useful, and most of the works that will perform in the software could be accessed from here itself. Now there is a huge panel here. This is called the sidebar, or sometimes some people refer it as a navigation pane or navigation panel. So in navigation panel we get 3 options. One is this one search button is there, then you get a section for the places, and you get a one section called layers. Now what are these sections? The search sections is directly linked with the Google search engine. So whatever you type, if it is available in their database, then that will be listed here. So if you want to go to any place and you don't know exactly the latitude or longitude of that particular location, but you know the name, then you simply type it and click on the search button. Then you will be given some options. If you have typed the locations correctly, then it will give you one option, or sometimes it may give you some reference options also. So this search engine or this search section is used to locate, or it is used to search a particular area, a particular location in the Google Earth. Now what does this places section indicates? It indicates by default it indicates two subcategories. One is for my places and one is temporary places. Now if you export something, if you export a KML file or any KML is the default file format of the Google Earth, just like we use the JPEG or JPG or PNG or PDF. These are the file formats that I use in used by different softwares. Just like that, the Google Earth, it uses the KML or KMJ file as the default file format to save the vector data that are created in the software. So if you open something, that will be open in the temporary places, but if you save them, then it will be categorized in the my places section. So we'll go to that that section in later on in the video. Now the last one is there are some options of layers. These are some secondary data, or you can say some vector data that has been created by the engineers or the developers. And there are a lot of peoples around the world are working to develop these vectors data, and even you can also edit, or you can also propose some new information. And those information, if they are found if they are found true, or if they, first of all, they will verify the information. And if they found, suppose you want to add one location, you have opened one shop and you want to add that location to the Google database, then you can add that information, and the Google will first they will collect the data, then they will verify it. And if they found that yes, this data is true, then they will later on they will add that particular information to their vector database. So there are a lot of layers like roads. If you enable this particular option, then the roads that had been digitized, that has been vectorized by the developers, will be shown to the particular area or to the entire globe. So like that, these layers will work, and we'll see what these layers means in later on. So this is all about your sidebar or the navigation panel. Now there are few more items that can be seen on the right hand side of the screen. So this is your compass. You can rotate the definitely this N means the north, and if your N is pointing upward, that means you are viewing the globe correctly. Or if your N, this north, is directing somewhere, then it means your globe is tilted to that particular direction. And this second one is to rotate your globe, and the third one is to control the level of zooming. Now at the bottom of your screen, you will see one transparent, or you can say is translucent type of bar, and sometimes some information will be shown here. Not always, but sometimes some information will be displayed here. The last one is your loading icon. If your software is collecting data from the internet, then this circle will be incomplete. So if it's coming out completely blue, this means the whatever information is there that has been downloaded and is displaying to you. But if something is lacking behind, then the circle will not be completed. So here also you can get the position of the camera from which you are viewing the globe. Right now we are at 11,000 km above the ground level. So you are viewing right now the globe from this particular height. Just like that, we will get some other information as soon as we will try the software. Okay, so this is your status bar. Now if you click on the file menu, then you will be given this sort of options. You can open something, you can save your data, then you can email the locations that you are creating in the software. Then the same view that you are viewing can be viewed in Google Map also. So if you click here, you will be the Google Map will open and you will see everything in the Google Map also. Now if you want to see the project in the Google Earth web, then here's the option. You can print or you can import something, and if you want to sign out of the server, then you have to click here, or if you want to exit the complete software, then you click on the exit. So these are the options that can be viewed from the file menu.